So first of all, I'm going to make all of you little bit uncomfortable, and I would request all of you to just stand up wherever you are. Leave your places and stand up with me. We are going to do some movements. Yeah.
So
if the music is audible to you, then please give a thumbs up. Yeah, please stand up at your places like I'm doing. Please stand up. Okay. Please let me know if the music is audible to you. Is it? Okay, thank you. I'm just playing the music. Just move for a minute. Just stand up wherever you are. Stand up and move. Move your hands. Move. Everyone. It's okay. You can just move. Move, everyone. Okay. Calm down. Come to your places. Sit down. How are you feeling? Uncomfortable. Little bit comfortable. Ease. How's the feeling?
Comfortable.
Yeah?
Comfortable feeling.
Comfortable feeling. Okay. Anyone else?
Slight uncomfortable.
Slight uncomfortable. Great. What if I have played for 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Most of us would have gone somewhere.
अलग डिस्को में चले जाते हैं सब, है ना, कि अलग से ही जाके फ्रेंड्स के साथ ही कर लेते हैं, वर्कशॉप की क्या जरूरत है ना. So now when you all are little bit comfortable, little bit uncomfortable, just take a moment to be here. Just be at your place, be in the moment. Take a sip of the water if you want. Sit your places comfortably, and just, I would request all of you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. If the other people are comfortable, please turn on your cameras now. If not, then please be with us and close your eyes. Be in the moment. Feel the moment. Notice how you are breathing. Notice the air going through your nostrils, inside your body, stays for a second, and leaves your body. Just notice your breath as if you are outsider. If your mind wanders, it's okay. Let it wander. Just close your eyes again. Return to your breath. Notice how you are breathing in the moment. If any thoughts comes, just observe it, how it is making you feel. Just observe it. Do not indulge. Whenever you are comfortable, just return to your breath. Bring your focus back on your breathing. The air comes in, inhale, hold for a second, and exhale as long as you can. To repeat one more time, and we will be good to finish. Inhale, hold for a second. If any thoughts come, let it be. It's okay to wander. Return to your breathing. Return your focus in the very moment. Whenever you are comfortable, open your eyes. How is it feeling?
Yeah, soothing feeling.
Soothing feeling.
You slow down, you feel that you are slowing down.
Okay. Okay. Great. Anyone else? Calm. Few people are replying in chat box. Okay. Any thoughts were coming in between when you were focusing on your breath? Yeah. The most difficult part when you do meditation or focus on your breathing or breathing exercises, mostly it happens like you think it is very difficult. I have lots of thoughts in between and I just don't want to interact with them. So the easiest part is just notice the thoughts. Do not go away with them. Let them go. Return to your breathing and focus on your breathing. Yeah. You cannot be at two places at the same time. You're here, so you are feeling the very moment you're here. When you are somewhere else, by the medium of your thoughts, you are actually nowhere. You're lost, right? Most of us feel the same way many of the times when we are reading novels, when we are attending lectures, or we are doing some important task and we just get lost in another world, thinking about something else, right? So I would request all of you to do a simple small exercise. If you all can bring a paper and pen. A paper and a pen.
Yeah.
I'm allowing a minute. Please bring a paper and a pen. How many of you believe in multitasking? How many of you believe that we can do multitask? कितने लोग हैं जो मल्टीटास्क में बिलीव करते हैं? नीरव.
Multitasking is an essential thing which you have to do whether you believe it or not. Whether
Okay.
you are good at it or not, that is a different thing.
Right.
But at times, situation and time demands that, and you have to do that.
Yeah. So with the fast moving world, many of us believe that multitasking is now mandatory. We all have to get used to it, right?
Yeah.
Doing multitask.
Yes.
There is a trick in between. So we have done the trick now by doing this exercise. I'm muting. Just I think there is the noise coming. So all of you, a paper and pen ready. So now just write down in capital, multitasking is a crime. That is not an affirmation. I'm not giving any affirmations, but just write down multitasking is a crime. The letters would be 1 to 20. अपना spelling check कर लेना सब लोग. The letters would be 1 to 20. Okay. Now just do one thing. Wherever you have written multitasking is a crime, just write below that M and give a series number to it. Again, second letter and a series number to it. Like M says 1, A says 2, L says 3. You need to go to a letter and then a number, a letter, then a number. Okay? Clear? So you need to write multitasking is a crime. And then again, niche, you have to write M letter of multitasking, M, then give a number to it. A, then a number to it. L, then a number to it. A serial number should come with every letter. Got it? Clear? Whenever you are done, please let me know. Done? How many letters and how many numbers are there?
I've given number to each alphabet.
Okay.
So one is M and the last alphabet of crime E is 20.
Perfect. Once you are done with this exercise, all are done? All of us?
Yeah.
Done.
So now you have taken one alphabet and one number. Now I would like you to simply write multitasking is a crime and giving a number in a serial order. Like not number and alphabet, but one sentence and then giving a serial number. Write down multitasking is a crime in one go and then give serial number to all the letters, to all the alphabets.
Same thing what we have done earlier.
No, earlier we have done one alphabet, one number, one
Only.
alphabet, one number.
Okay.
Right now we are doing the entire sentence in a one go and then we are giving all the numbers to every alphabet in a go. Like you are writing multitasking is a crime and then giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It is a repetition of the earlier exercise. No?
Earlier we have given M, then one number, then A, then one number.
Okay.
We were giving each alphabet a number.
Okay.
And right now we are giving one sentence and then giving number to it.
One sentence, one number.
One sentence as in multitasking is a crime is a sentence, and
Okay.
then giving serial numbers to each alphabet in a go, not shifting in between. Are we done? Did I confuse you all?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so basically, first exercise was about giving each alphabet a number, like we were shifting in between every time.
Okay.
You all may have felt difficulty in doing that because every time you have to go to an alphabet, then a number, then again you have to go to the alphabet and a number. So it shows that when you are multitasking, your brain takes more time to shift in between tasks. So when you think that you are a multitasker or you are a good multitasker or multitasking is mandatory, what it means is you learn shifting in between tasks quickly. Like you're doing some task and then the other task comes up, you go and finish that. For very one moment, you cannot do two tasks together, right?
Right.
Multitasking is actually shifting in between two tasks or multiple tasks. But whenever you are focusing on one task, like you write multitasking is a crime in a go, and then quickly give serial numbers to each alphabet, it will take lesser time. So
Yeah.
actually, when you focus on one task, it takes more focus and lesser time.
Got
So
it.
that-
Got it now.
Yeah, so there is
Understood.
nothing like multitasking. It is just a myth. You just shift in between tasks. And the quickly you learn to shift in between tasks, you are a good multitasker, as if you say that it is mandatory. Okay, so this is a little exercise to understand. Actually, what happens when we understand that we are at very moment, we are focused on this very moment, our right side of the brain is active, which is responsible for being in that moment. Our right brain, all of we are aware about that there are two parts of the brain, right? There is the right and there is the left one. So what the right one does is it makes you very much aware about the current moment, that whatever you are seeing, feeling, smelling, hearing, everything comes from the right brain. So wherever you are meditating, the right brain is active. You are empowering your right brain. You are actually giving power to be more focused and more aware about the current moment. Okay. But what the left one is doing, the left one is storing everything, whatever is happening, whatever has happened, whatever will be happening, because whatever will be happened, whatever has happened. So the left brain is actually protecting you and giving you memories about pain, threats, happiness, whatever happened in the past. And because of the left brain, you become judgmental about the current moment. So whenever you uh, interact with some colleague or interact with some friend and you feel discomfort or you are just not focused on that very moment, because the left brain is more active and giving you signals to not be present in the moment, and you become judgmental. So you become very much unaware about the current moment. The awareness increases when you practice being mindful at the very moment. Being mindful is all about focusing on every single task you do. So mainly what we do when we are unaware, or we are very used to do such things, like in daily routine, what we do when we are unaware, give me answers. What we do with unconsciously, matlab aadat ho gayi hai, so we do not need to give focus or effort for doing such things. Like we do drive, we do not need to think much about when we are driving, right? Our brain is active somewhere else. We are traveling somewhere else from our mind, from our thoughts. So which are the other activities like this?
Brushing.
Very nice. Yeah, Pinky, brushing. And then any other activity that we do unconsciously because we are used to it?
Eating.
Very nice, Asta. Yeah, eating,
Bathing.
bathing, perfect. And
Even right now, some of their mind are somewhere else.
sorry, right now when we are in the lecture, our mind is somewhere else.
When we are in some attending webinar and some conferences and lectures.
Perfect. So what happens? Our mind is wired to wander. A neuroscientist figured out that our mind is wired to wander, right? So what happens when I say wired to wander is we are focused on the moment, on the very moment, but our mind goes on the resting mode. When it get to the resting mode, it wanders and creates stories or bring old stories to us. So when we are brushing, maybe we are in the past or in the future. We are not in the moment, right? Or anything, whatever happens automatically, or we are used to doing it, we are familiar to it. It happens into a cycle of automaticity. It happens automatically. उसमें effort डालने की जरूरत नहीं है. We are used to it now. So now when we are practicing mindfulness, every small task that you have given examples like brushing, driving, eating, we have to be more conscious, very much aware about whatever we are doing, every small task. When we are brushing, just focus on how it tastes like, how you are brushing your teeth, which pattern you follow when you brush, which pattern you follow when you drive. Everything what you're doing, if you are just become more aware about your every smaller task, you get more mindful about the situation. And ऐसा नहीं है कि एक 1 hour के सेशन में we will be getting the inner stability or we will be becoming more mindful, right? It is a task of a lifetime. So you have to be more aware about your every small task that you are doing. Mostly we will eat while we are talking to people or we are watching the TV. Okay? So we are just not aware how much we eat, how it tastes like, which ingredients are there. When we are becoming more aware about how we are eating, it automatically give our stomach automatically give us signals कि अब हो गया, we are filled, stop it. Okay, so जो भी issues हो रहे हैं, जो भी disease हो रहे हैं, whatever people are taking special training for कि अभी diet करना बढ़ रहा है, whatever is happening, it is because we are just not conscious about our health. We are just not conscious about the situations. Yeah. So when we become more aware about, we become more mindful about the situations and things are happening, automatically everything will shorted, it will take time. You just practice in your every small task to become more mindful. How it tastes, how it smells, how it hear. When you are talking to someone, just give your all ears to them. Try to become as present as them. Don't get judgmental. Just don't. Abhi, recently what happened is some of my old friend met me and she was just started talking about their in-laws and this that, and I was like, oh my god, every married girl has this story and they start and they never stop. But when you actually be interested and mindful to hear that, then you are just not wandering in the past and you are not getting judgmental. The other person will also understand that you are actually interested in listening and you connect very, very nicely. There is a bond will be created that if you are really, really interested and in the moment. Okay. I just take a moment to again make you all feel a little bit about what you are feeling. So pick your paper and pen again and write down any three feelings. Any three feelings. Done? Can any one of you speak it for me? Yes, sir.
Happiness, excitement, care.
Very nice. Now, every one of you, the 3 feelings that you have written, write down the situations that made you feel that way. In front of those feelings, write down the sentences, the situations which made you feel that way. Done?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can anyone please read it for me?
See, I have 3 feelings presently. One is I'm feeling relaxed because
Okay.
I'm sitting quietly and calmly inside my house.
Hmm.
Then second feeling is I'm curious because
Hmm.
I'm here to learn something from you,
Hmm.
from all of you, in fact. And
Yes.
third feeling is that I'm very attentive because I'm focusing purely and solely on this event presently, living
Okay.
in this moment to understand what exactly we are here to learn.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Anyone else? It's okay. You can read it out.
Okay, I'll read out.
Sure.
Okay, happiness. I've not mentioned as of now, but yes, happiness. Every day when I wake up, I feel happy. I'm still alive
Okay.
and
Great.
excited. Any new responsibility comes that gives me a little excitement to work
Okay.
on.
Mhm.
And when I see kids, that feeling of care comes to my mind. First thing.
Okay. Great. So if we see the basic differences between what Arvind sir said and what is Yash sir is saying, Arvind sir said specific situations and the places and the things involved with the feeling, wherein whatever Yash sir is saying is involving something like generic things. If we say, like when we wake up we feel happy. Okay, if you want to take a bifurcation out of it, then we say in NLP, like every situation have its own 5 senses. What are those? Which are those 5 senses?
Yeah, smell, see, hear, feel, and
Touch,
sorry,
Perfect. Yes.
smell, hearing,
sight,
tasting, touch.
yeah, touch.
Yeah. Smell, hearing, touch, taste, and the
Sight.
visual, the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. These basic 5 senses we are having. The participants like this make my work really easy. So I'm grateful. So
Thank you.
yeah, what happens is when we use this all 5 senses in a situation, then we can actually get more aware about those situations. So with whatever feeling coming from that situation, like if sir saying that I feel safe and calm because I'm at my home. Okay. So the home feeling make him feel comfortable, relaxed, calm. So it takes all the senses over there. He might be wherever he is. If he goes somewhere else and he get a homey feeling, he will feel relaxed and calm, right? If he get a visualization of how his home have a smell or look like structure, then he will get relaxed. So every five senses, wherever we are or whatever feeling it gives us, having that energy and that power that we can utilize to feel that same way anywhere else or any other situation. Same like when we are feeling fearful, or we are feeling shame, or we are just feeling not well or not right with some situation, okay, then we need to figure out that situation in this bifurcation. Like if I go on the stage and I am feeling shame or I feel fearful or anxious, then I need to figure out what are those senses which are little bit not active or just making me feel that way. So if I say I'm feeling fearful, it might be the uncertainty of the future. If I'm on the stage, the situation is making me feel is what I'm thinking is, what will people think about me? How am I looking? What will people, review my workshop? Or will I be able to deliver what I wanted? So whatever thoughts is coming is all about uncertainty of the future. So mostly the fear comes from the uncertainty of the future. Okay. Or if there is a shame, then it could be the past experiences that you had. So whenever you feel a feeling, just try to understand what are the trigger points. The trigger point, once you will be get aware about those trigger points, by bifurcating your feelings with the situation in audio, visual, and kinesthetic. Like audio is what is hearing, what you are hearing while you are recalling those feelings with those situations. And the visuals, what you are seeing with those situations that make you feel that way. And kinesthetic means how it feels. Maybe it can be a touch, maybe it can a smell, it can be your biggest organ of your body, like your skin. So anything that is related to touch or feeling. So just get aware about those situations with your five senses and you will understand that why you're feeling that way. So figuring out your trigger points is in your hand. Am I clear? Am I able to deliver what I wanted? Yeah. So wherever you are feeling anything wrong or right, if you want to feel same way, then again you need to understand which things made you feel that way. If you're very happy at that moment, what is that you can recreate that moment? If you are not happy or if you are worried about something, what is there that you can just work out and just eliminate those feelings? In NLP, we also do trauma release. We can just make your memory understand that few traumas or threads that are stored in your brain, you can just literally erase them to get rid of that. As simple as that, but we are not going there. But yeah, so now it is clear how you can use your five senses to be leave the moment again or get rid of that moment. Okay. So now we are close to understand that how our automatic cycle of behavior works. So I'm sharing a small yeah. So let me know if you're able to say it. Allow me a minute. There is some issue, I guess. Okay, cool. No problem. So I'll just do one thing, that I'll just open it online and make you visible, so you can just understand. Yeah. Is it visible now? It is visible now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when we are talking about brushing our teeth or driving mindfully or anything, any behavior that we are get used to, yeah. So it is like a cycle of behavior which happens by repeating it many times. So it comes into our automaticity. Okay. So the act when we are just start the feelings or the visuals or the things which are in front of us, just ignore it or just it get distorted from our mind, because we are just seen it many times or heard it many times, it get distorted from our brain. So what happens when we are just more aware about it, we can just cut off in between. So it goes like an event like happened. For example, I'm going somewhere, and in between my driving, some person has cut the road. Okay. And accident होते होते बच गया, ठीक है. So what will we do is automatically we'll say some bad words to him, or we'll just put a hand showing him, right? For that, what happens, the ego self or in us, the feeling we get is, how dare you cut my road or my way, right? So the events happens unconsciously, the feeling we get is also unconscious, the thoughts we had is up to I will just react to him like that. Okay. And then the automatic cycle happens, we just react and we get into action. So when we are aware about our feelings and our thoughts, we can cut them off at that very moment. Agar for example, if some friend of us has saying something nonsense to us, we can we can just feel that how dare you talking to me like this, or we can just think something bad must have happened to him, why he is behaving like this. There are two options. So the feeling and the event we need to cut in between, we need to think in between. एक इवेंट होता है, वहां से एक फीलिंग आती है, वहां से एक थॉट आती है, जनरेट होती है, एंड वी टेक एक्शन अबाउट दैट. नेक्स्ट टाइम तो मिलना ही नहीं है इससे, नेक्स्ट टाइम वी जस्ट डोंट वांट टू मीट हिम. But what happens if we understand in between the event happened, we get a feeling, we recreate those feeling and try to understand, being non-judgmental, that why he is doing like this, why he is behaving like this. And then we just change our feelings and thoughts over there, and we ask them, what happened, what is wrong with you today, rather than saying, oh, don't talk to me like that. Okay. So when we just want to break that automaticity or automatic cycle of behavior, we just need to cut that off when the event happened and when we are going to feel that way. We need to get aware in between. Like we are focusing on our breathing, the thought comes in, and we are just aware about noticing our thoughts, not going away with that. अगर एक बार उसके साथ वो thoughts के साथ चले गए, then तो we are into action. Then there is no return back. Then again the event will happen, then again the feeling, then the mess up. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to rethink about those feelings and thoughts in between. The only way to break that automatic cycle of behavior, the automaticity, is bring back your thoughts and recreate it. Think again why you are feeling that way. Okay, so that is the only way. This is called automatic cycle of behavior, wherein the event goes to the feelings and thoughts and then again action. This is a never ending cycle that almost we all go through every day. So whenever we are feeling anything like that, we need to cut off in between. Okay, so that is it. Be mindful in your every task you do, every small to smaller task you are doing. Just be more mindful about that. There's a lifetime practice. Okay, and whenever you get any kind of feeling, just be more aware about your trigger points. So what happens when you do meditation and all those exercises? You just empower your right brain, which is responsible for the current moment, for being in that moment. You are just being more aware about how you are responding to the moment, or not letting the left brain affect your right one. Okay. So, hi Sapna, we are open to questions now.